Dear students, today I am going to teach new method. That method is called as a Ogle's approximation method. In the transportation problem, whole transportation problem is divided into three methods. One is a northwest corner method, another one is a LCM method. The last method is a Ogle's approximation method. So, what is the difference between these three methods? So, in examination point of view, suppose sometimes solve the transportation problem, method is not mentioned in the question paper. Better to select Ogle's approximation method only because it shows minimum cost compared to other two methods. So, in business point of view, Ogle's method is suitable for any type of a transportation problem. So the basic steps for Ogle's approximation method is Ogle's Ogle's approximation approximation method, shortcut WAM. The other name for this one is R. Penalty method. Penalty method. So come to this point. First step, construct the cost, construct the cost requirement and availability and availability matrix. Number two, compute a penalty. Compute a penalty for for each row and column in the transportation table. In the transportation table. In the transportation table. Third step. The penalty of fee. The penalty for a row and a column is merely the difference between the smallest cost and the next smallest cost and the next smallest cost element in a particular row or column. Next, fourth step, identify the row and column identify the row and column with the largest penalty The last step, repeat steps 1 and 4 for the reduced table until the entire capacity is capacity and use it to fill the requirement at a different warehouses, at different warehouses. So this is the main steps which are involved in a Vogel's approximation method. I will explain the points. Construct the cost and the requirement and availability matrix. Availability matrix in the problem, and first to check what are the basic concept in the transportation problem. First to see the sum of requirement or supply. If both are same, then you have to apply. Otherwise, it is called as an unbalanced problem. Already you know that. And compute the penalty. Penalty means the difference between the two numbers is called as a penalty. Penalty means select one smallest number, next smallest number. You have to calculate the difference between these two numbers. So that is a third step on. Identify the row and column with the largest penalty. I will explain the meaning of the fourth step at the time of solving the problem. Repeat the step 1 and 4, the reduced table. It means that apply the condition, automatically the problem will be reduced. So just we are going to solve one of the, I mean to say that the problem. So the problem is given like this. Solve the following transportation problem by VAM, Vogel's approximation method. The problem is given like this. Same, everybody knows this one. So 7, 6, 9, 5, 7, 3 elements are given like this. 5, 7, 3, 4, 5, 8, 4, 5, 8. This is the demand. Demand is 21, 25, 19, and the supply 20, 28, 17. First to check the first duty is, first point is first to check the total. This is the 65 and this is the 65. So this is a balanced problem. It's a no problem. Okay, now come to this point. So how to solve the problem? First, see this one. So solution. So this like this. How many rows are there? 3 rows. 1, 2, 3, 3 rows. 3 columns. Like this. So 7, 6, 9, 5, 7, 3, 4, 5, 8. So the demand 21, 25, 19. The supply is 20, 28 and 17. Okay. So for VAM method, we have to calculate the penalty, row penalty and a column penalty. So the row penalty is, just you have to calculate like this. This is called as a row penalty and this is called as a column penalty. Okay. Same for the physics and chemistry lab point of view. Take the first set of reading. For the first set of reading, you have to, say that, just write them. Now, row penalty means in the first row, all rows are independent. So first select the first minimum element, next minimum element. In the first row point of view, select first minimum element, next minimum element. So first element is a 6, next is minimum element is a 9. So the difference is 1. You write down 1. Go to this second row, 5 and 3. So difference is 2. Difference is 1. 1. 1. So the next point, okay, come to this point. Same thing, column point of view. Column point of view, 1. And this minimum element is a 6 and 5. Difference is 1. Minimum point is a 5 because 8, 3, first minimum, next minimum 8. So out of these 6 values, which is the maximum value? 5. Just make a small circle like this. It means or it indicates you have to enter into the tabular form in this direction only. In this direction only. It means 5. It shows in this column. And stop at minimum point. Stop at minimum point. Stop minimum point means minimum element at 3. See, this supply is a 28. Demand is a 19. Out of these two values, which is the minimum element? 19. Same procedure. 19. If you shifted 19, you have to cancel the remaining elements in the column. Next, subtract. Same procedure. That's all. Next set of reading. Second set of reading. Same thing. For the second set of reading. Second set of, select the two minimum elements. 7 and 6. 1. 5 and 7. 2. 5 and 4. 1. Like 5 and 4. 1. 6 and 5. 1. In the second set of reading, which is the maximum element? 2. It means that you have to enter into the tabular form in this direction and stop at minimum point. Stop at minimum point at 5. At 5, see the bottom number 21 and the side 19. I mean supply 19, demand 21. Out of these two, which is the minimum element? 9. So that you have to shift the 9 here. Once if you shifted the 9, you have to cancel the remaining elements in that column. Next point, subtract. Same procedure. That's all. It means that there is no elements in this column and there is no element in this row. Please cancel, otherwise you will get some confusion. Okay. Next, third set of reading. For the third set of reading. For the third set of reading means like this. So what is the difference here? 7 and 4. Difference is a 3. This difference is a 1. So this difference is a 1. This difference is a 1. In the third set of reading, which is a maximum number? 3. If you select 3, it shows the path. Just to go and stop at minimum point. Stop at minimum point means a 4. See, here is a 12, here is a 17. Out of these two values, which is the minimum element? 12. If you shifted 12, you have to cancel this. Same thing and subtract 5. That's all. For the fourth set of reading, because there is no elements in the row point of view, because I have only one element in the first row, there is no element in the second row, and the third row only one element. So it is not possible to calculate penalty values. So leave it the problem. And the point is, and I mean leave it the problem means leave it the penalty values. Now if you have the two of number, you have the please shift the remaining elements in the demand and the supply value. So in the 20 is there, you have to shift it 20 here. I have shifted 20 here. At 5, the remaining value is a 5, shifted 5 here. That's all. Okay, if any two row numbers are there, you have to shift these two numbers here. Otherwise, columns are there, so that columns depends on are connected to column value only. So that you have to connect it this 20 and 5. And check it the, apply the conditions. Conditions, what are the conditions? Here our condition, you see, just like this 20 original value, 9 plus 19, 28 original, 12 plus 5, 17 original. See the column wise, 9 plus 12, 21 original, 20 plus 5, 25 original, 19 original. So please check the apply the condition. What are the condition here? M plus n minus 1, where m is equal to number of rows. Number of rows is 3, number of columns is 3, minus 1, it means of 5. Allocation 5 rims. Check it here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all. Therefore, IBFS, please write down the IBFS, final solution. IBF, final solution, initial basic feasible solution. What are the initial basic feasible solution? You have to show like this. So like this. So this is 7 and 6. Please write down this question. 9 and 5, 7, 3, 4, 5 and 8. So what are the allocations here? 20 here, here is a 9, here is a 12, 20 is over, here is a 5, here is a 19. So therefore, minimum transportation cost TPC by VAM equal to, so 9 into 5 plus 12 into 4 plus 20 into 6 plus 5 into 5 plus 19 into 3. So please calculate the values like this. Okay. So 9 into 5, 45 plus 48 plus 120 plus 25 plus 19 into 3, 57. Now add it all values. So it means that 45 plus 48 plus 120 plus 25 plus 57. So that 295 rupees. So this is the final answer of the given question. Understand? So I will explain again. Explain for the VAM method. See, dear students, penalty method. I mean VAM method. Other name for this method is called as a penalty method. Please go to the steps. The difference between the VAM method to other methods, in NWCM method, always select the first cell only. In LCM method, select the minimum element cell. But here, in a VAM method, you have to calculate first row penalty and a column penalty. It means that first of all, how to calculate the row penalty values. First of all, select the first row values. Penalty means minimum element, next element. Difference is called as a penalty. So here is the 6 and a 7, penalty is a 1. Like this, 5 and a 3, penalty is of 2. Like this, and 5 and 4, penalty is a 1. Like this, column wise. In the first set of reading, which is the maximum value, 5. It shows the direction how to enter into the tabular form. Means select the maximum element. Please refer to the in my steps point. So that it means it shows the maximum, enter into the tabular form and stop at minimum point. Minimum point, see the demand and supply. Out of these two number, which is the minimum element? Shift to the minimum element. Next step, cancel the remaining element and subtract. Like this LCM and WCM method only. In the only the difference is how to enter in the tabular form. That is it depends upon the penalty point of view only. Next, go to the second set of point of view, like the third set of point of view. And once if you the problem is completed, next to check the apply the condition. What are the condition here? M plus n minus 1, where m is equal to rows, n is equal to columns, and minus, so 5 allocations. So like after that, calculate the IBFS, initial basic feasible solution. So after that, multiply this into this into this value, so that you will get the answer. Okay. And dear students, I am going to solve one more problem. Solve the transportation problem by VAM. Solve the second problem. Solve the following problem by VAM. So problem is given like this. 19, 30, 50, 10, 70, 30, 40, 60, 40, only 8, 70, 20. The requirement 5, 8, 7, 14. Capacity 7, 9, 18. Okay, now come to first check the total sum of capacity and a requirement. So this is a 34 and this is 34. So given problem is a balanced problem. No problem. Next, go to, so how to solve the problem solution. So how many rows are there? 3 rows, 4 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 rows. 1, 2, 3. Like this. 90, 30, 50, 10, 70, 30, 40, 60, 40, only 8, 70, 20. So the requirements are 5, 8, 17, 14. Capacity is 7, 9, 18. Next step, row penalty. Row penalty. And this is the column penalty. Column penalty. So what is the first? Take the first set of reading. Same procedure. First set of reading. So row penalty means select the minimum element in the first row and next minimum element. What is the minimum element? Is 10. Next minimum element is 19. So difference is 9. In the second row, first minimum element is 30, next minimum element is 40. Difference is 10. First minimum element is 9, another one is 20, 12. Like this. 19 and 40, 21. So 30 and 8. Don't select a 30 and 30. 30 and 30 are equal numbers. So that don't select that method. Better to select a minimum element, next minimum element. 30 and 8, 22. 50 and 40, 10. 10 and 10. So in the first set of reading, which is the maximum element? 22. 22, it shows the path. Enter into the tabular form in this direction. Stop at minimum point. Minimum element means of 8. You see the bottom number 8 and side is of requirement capacity. Requirement is 8, capacity is 18. Out of these two numbers, which is the minimum element? 8. Once if we shifted 8, you have to cancel the remaining elements in that column. Next step is subtract. That's all. First set of reading is over. Go to the second set of reading. Again select. What is the minimum element? 10. Next minimum element 19. The difference is 9. First the 40. Next 60. Difference is 20. Next 40 and 20. 20. In this way 19 and 40. 21. And this is over. There is no element in this row. Please cancel it. Next, go to the 50 and 10. And this is the 10. So in the second set of reading, which is the maximum element? 21. Select 21. It shows the path. Direct enter and stop at minimum point. Stop at minimum point means 19. At a 19 means 5 and 7. 5. If you shifted the 5 here, you have to cancel the remaining elements. Next subtract. Okay. Next subtract. So there is no element. In this column. Leave it. Next go to third set of readings. Third set of values. So difference is the 50 and 10. 40. difference is a 20, difference is a 50. So the difference is a 10, the difference is a 10. So what is the maximum value in the third set of reading? 50. Just go to, you have to enter into the tabular form in this direction only and stop at minimum point at 20. See this 14 and 10. Out of these two number, which is the minimum element? 10. 10. So it is the 10 is there. So you have to shifted the 10 here. If you shifted the 10, cancel the remaining elements. Okay, next subtract 4. Okay, next go to the next set of reading. So that there is a no element in this row. Please cancel, otherwise you will get some confusion. So that next set of reading. Next set of reading. So what is the set of reading? 50 and 10, 40 and 40 and 20. So in this set 10, so this is a 50. In the fourth set of reading, which is the maximum element? 50. It means that you have to enter into the tabular form in this direction only at a 10. See this 2 and 4. Out of these two number, which is the minimum element? 2. If you shift it to, you have to cancel the remaining elements. Next subtract 2. So there is a no element in this row. Please cancel it. Next set of reading. It is not possible because you have the only penalty means, row penalty means 60 and 40. Difference is the 20. But here is a no elements in this column wise. So that, if it is not possible to calculate the penalty, leave it. So what are the value? The remaining elements which are in the requirement, you have to shift it these 77 here and these two here. It's 2 here. The last operation. And check it whether the problem is correct. 5 plus 2, original number 7. 7 plus 2, original number 9. 8 plus 10, 18 original number. Like this, 5 original number, 8 original number, 7 original number, 14 original number. Okay. Next, what are the condition here? Condition. Please write down this condition. Condition is equal to m plus n minus 1. M is equal to rows. 3 rows plus 4 columns minus 1. It means that 6 allocations. Allocations means 6 rooms. Check it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It means your problem is incorrect. Next, go to IBFS. Next point is a IBFS. IB, initial basic feasible solution. So the last step. IBFS means you have to calculate like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like this and this. This is the 19, 30, 50 and 10, 70, 30, 40, 60, 40, only 8, 70, 20. So what are the allocations here? 5, 2, 7, 2, 8 and 10. See 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Therefore, minimum, next last system, minimum TPC, transportation cost by VAM, equal to 5 into 19 plus 2 into 10 plus 7 into 40 plus 2 into 60 plus 8 into 70 plus 10 into 20. Please calculate the value here. Use your calculator. And 5 into 19. So that 95 plus 20 plus 280 plus 120 plus plus 120 plus 560 plus 200. So what are the final solution of the given problem? This is equal to this is called 95 plus 20 plus 280 plus 120 plus 560 plus 200. So 1275. 1275. This is the answer. 5 into 19, 2 into 7 into 40, 2 into 60, 8 into 70, and 10 into 20. So that 95, 20, 280, 120 is 70, I think 8 into 8 into 70, 560, 560, 10 into 2200. So this is the answer of the solution. And dear students, again I am going to start one more problem. Solve the following same problem. Solve the following. Problem with VAM. With VAM. So what are the question is given like this? Is given like this. So what are question? 11, 21, 16, 7, 17, 13, 11, 23, 21. So requirement 18, 28, 25. This is availability 14, 26, 36. Okay, check it the total first. That is very important point. So this is a 76 and this is 71. So the problem is given unbalanced problem. Given problem is unbalanced problem. Okay, and try to convert into first balanced problem. Then you apply the conditions. So how many units are less than these? How much the difference? 5 units in the requirement. So that first you write like this. So like this. So first take this solution. And like this. First take this. Okay. So 18. First you write like this. 28. 25. So how many units are less? 5 units. First you write down 5. And the next 14, 26 and 36. Check it this total. So the total is 76. This is the 76. Okay. Next problem. All right. Please enter into the tab. Elements in the table of 11, 7, 11, 21, 17, 23, 16, 13, 21. The remaining all are dummies, zeros. Zeros. That's all. So once the word same thing, next go to row penalty. Row penalty. Row penalty. The next point is column penalty. This is the column penalty. Column penalty. See, say the first set of reading. First set of reading. What are the first set of reading? Select a minimum element. 0 is a minimum element. Next minimum element is 11. Difference is 11. 0 and 7. 7. 0 and 11. 11. Next go to this. Difference. 11 and 7. 4. 17 and 21. Difference. 4. 13 and 16. 3. 0. Okay. Out of the first set of reading, which is the maximum element, 11 and 11, both are same. But which 11 is suitable our question? Suppose if I select these 11, please follow this important point. If I select these 11, it shows the direction stop at the minimum point. Minimum point is a 0. See the bottom number 5 and 14. Out of these two numbers, which is a shifting number? 5. Right, like this here, 5. Next, if I select these 11, stop at minimum point, 5 and 36. So what is the shifting element here? 5. If you both are same, select any one. Sometimes, if it is sometimes it is a 5, it is a 3. Better to select a 3 value, corresponding 3 values only, because our aim is to calculate minimum cost, not a maximum cost. So that I am going to select these 11. This 11. So it shows the direction. Stop at minimum point here. 5 and 14. Out of these two, minimum element is a 5. If I shifted 5 here, I have to cancel this. I have to cancel this. Next subtract 9. So there is a no element in this row. Next go to second set of reading. Same procedure. Second set of reading. Come to this point. 11 and 16. Difference is 5. 7 and 13. Difference is a 6. 21 and 11. Difference is a 10. Here is a 4. Here is a 4. Here is a 3. Here is a 3. So, come to which is the maximum element here? 6. No, 10. It shows the direction. Just enter into the tabular form. Stop at minimum point, 11. Here is 18. Here is a 30. Out of these two elements, which is a shifting element? 18. If I shifted 18 here, I have to cancel these elements. Next, subtract. Same thing. So there is a no element in this column. So please cancel it. Next, third set of reading. Third set of reading. So row wise, 21 and 16, 5 difference. Okay, here is a 4 difference. Here is a 2. Here is a difference is 17 and 21, 4. Here is a 3. So in the third set of reading, which is a maximum value? 5. It shows the direction. Just enter into the tabular form in this direction. Stop at minimum point. 16. See the bottom and the side. Out of these two elements, which is the minimum element? 9. So if you shifted 9 here, you have to cancel the remaining elements in that corresponding row. Next, subtract 16. Okay, next, fourth set of reading. So there is a no elements in this one. Please cancel it. Next, go to fourth set of reading. Fourth set of reading. Okay, fourth set of reading. 17 and 13, 4. 23 and 22. Like this. 17 and 23. Difference is a 6. Here is difference is a 21. It means of 8 is there. Difference. In the third setup, which is a maximum element? 8. It shows the direction. It just will enter into the table of stop at minimum point. 16 and 26. 16. If we shifted 16 here, you have to cancel this and subtract 10. The last point, because the last have owned the remaining elements to it, is not possible to calculate penalty. So that you have to shifted the column values, because two column values are remaining. So that these are 10 here, the last operation, 10 here, here is 18 here, 18 here. Check it. 9 plus 5 original value, 10 plus 16 original value, 18 plus 18 36 original value, like this. 18 original value, 10 plus 18 28 original value, column wise. 9 plus 16 25 original value, 5 original value. So what are the condition here? Condition equal to m plus n minus 1. M is a number of rows, n is a number of columns. Number of rows are 3, number of columns are 4, minus 1, 7, 6 allocation. Allocation means the rims. Check it, how many rims are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all. Therefore, after that, IBFS. Same step, IBFS. IB, initial basic feasible solution. And the final solution. Same steps. So that what are the mean of a given problem here? Here is 4 rows, 4 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rows 3. 1, 11, 21, 16, 0, 7, 17, 13, 0, like this. 11, 23, 21, 0. So what are the allocations here? Here is a 9, here is a 5 in the second row at 17, 10, 16, 18, here is 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So therefore, minimum transportation cost by VAM equal to 18 into 11 plus 10 into 17 plus 18 into 23 plus 9 into 16 plus 16 into 13 plus 5 into 0. 5 into 0 into 0. So what are the final solution here? Please calculate. So the answer is 18 into 11. 18 into 11. 198. So 198 plus 170 plus 18 into 23. 18 into 23. 414. 414. 14 plus 9 into 16. 9 into 16. 144 plus 16 into 13. 208 plus 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then add it. So 198 plus 170 plus 414 plus 144 plus 208. So the answer is 1134 rupees. Finish. This is the way how to calculate, how to apply the VAM method to this point. See, before applying the any method, whether it is LCM or NWCM or VAM method, first check it the total. This is the total. Okay, sometimes it's both are not equal, then that problems are called as a unbalanced problem. First balance the problem, then apply the condition. In sometimes, if the examiner wants LCM method, you have to apply the LCM. If the examiner wants NWCM, NWR, VAM method only. So this is the main condition of the given problem.